Or they could go for more of a bruiser jungle, still not a point-and-click, hard, fast, engaged tool, but can get in there, can be a front line, absorb some of that poke range damage from the Ezreal and the Karma.
And the critical. But if he can force some action and just fight his way towards Crabs, you aren't actually down yet.
The junglers are extending trades here in the jungle. Dardoch in the 1v1. Zinni's coming up, and so is Ignar. Flash forward from Zinni, looking for the damage. Contract's following up, but into the brush. And he's still alive. He got over there, as now the rest of Dignitas, the trap onto Contracts. FBI gets the first blood, as Ignar will... That's really the only area for Shopify Rebellion that has a gold lead. Contracts and Dardoch finding each other now in the jungle once more. This time Dardoch jumps in onto Contracts. Palafox is nearby. Big chunk of damage. Dardoch is winning the 1v1 trade. Zinni lands the charm, trying to get the Foxfire, the Spirit Rush to dodge around Palafox. Not enough damage for the kills, and he might look for more, though. You should have one more take of the ultimate. He just throws out the Orb of Deception for the kill, and Zinni. But his mid laner is quite low.
Yeah, and enemy jungle's just refarming another clear.
Old bot lane from B-Boy. Big trade back onto FBI and Ignar. And it looks like there's going to be no contest at the Grubs, actually. Dardoch's just back into his camps.
And since there is no contest and we have a moment of calm, we have a very critical question for all of the chatters.
Ooh, okay.
Something that you would like.
Zinni favored currently.
This is for chat to decide.
Ooh, Petrifying Gaze goes up for Palafox onto Zinni. He's able to sidestep it.
Get your votes in quick.
Does not stare down the eyes of the Snake Lady, as it has all those plates topside on his own. I don't think we've seen Contracts up in that lane yet. Long gone are the days of the supports coming up, and now we have supports. They're actually pinging Fudge right now. Instead of starting up the objective, now they will start up the objective, but they wasted a little bit of time there. So Contracts will actually clear out the Rift Herald before the Dragon is even half health.
Yeah, Rift Herald has been taken by Shopify, so they know they can comfortably finish their second Dragon, and Dignitas continue farming ahead.
And now Contracts, with that freshly acquired Rift Herald, will just drop it.
Continuing to get tower damage. Again, no mana on the Ezreal. You're kind of useless there in mid lane, so it has to go all the way back. They lose another tower.
From Dignitas by that position, but currently, man, Fudge has a lead. 1,000 individual gold. That's 2 items completed. Serpent's Fang will help cut a lot of the Q, get some damage down as the invade from Dardoch and Palafox comes in. The Petrifying Gaze lands onto Contracts. Crescent Guard early. Dardoch's able to dodge it as Contracts has to try and get back to the turret. He will live. Zinni kills FBI on the side, and now he's looking for more. Charm falls up onto Palafox. That's an exhaust. A follow over the wall from Zinni. Palafox cannot flash away. That's a double kill to Zinni. All out from Denethor. Will get one back as Dardoch gets the kill credit. Shopify Rebellion are trying to retreat back into their jungle, but Fudge has just joined in on the fight. Rooted up, take it down. Denethor with the kill. It's 3 for 3 on the scoreboard so far. Even kills traded in this fight. There's a flank angle here, spotted out by the rest of Dignitas. If they can keep their eyes on the Ahri, then that's a lot of the threat gone. As Contracts now alone in the river. Everybody from Dignitas are collapsing onto the Zinja. The Crescent Guard will keep him alive for a while. He goes down. Dignitas get the kill on the Contracts.
Shopify were so split there. To be a Shopify objective for themselves. They're opting here on Dignitas just to get some more money into Palafox up there at the tower. Get that minion wave.
Round 2, Dignitas are approaching. They have all members here. Palafox walked all the way down as Cassiopeia has the Rocket Belt available. Zinni's looking for the charm over the wall, not able to get it onto FBI as Dignitas can now reapproach here. They're going to look to engage onto B-Boy. Another dodge from Dardoch from Zinni's charm. Zinni will go back in with the Spirit Rush trying to get some damage down. The Dragon is the focus though, and Contracts is out of there, so Dignitas get the Drake. That's 3 stacked up.
Yeah, I mean, Zinni has gotten a lot of kills.
True.
But,
900 gold up. B-Boy under the turret gets exhausted, has to flash away. Dardoch went deep for this one, trying to get out now. Is Zinni looking for his 4th kill, but it's a shutdown for B-Boy instead. It's doing a lot of damage back to them as Dignitas are walking in. Palafox has 2 items completed on the Cassiopeia. Watch for the snake. Can Palafox get into a good position for this fight? Contracts jumps in on the FBI, who just jumps straight away. That's Crescent Guard down. Shopify have to back away. Zinni looked for the charm over the wall, not able to land it. And Shopify will just back off with a TP out of Denethor.
I mean, Shopify just end up losing out on the play. They're going to lose their whole jungler right now, too.
The chase continues here. Again, the Petrifying Gaze will only be a slow, but that's Zinni now down. Denethor on a killing spree. Dignitas, they commit to the invade. They push him off the Baron and say, where are you going? I thought we were here to scrap. Let's just chase you down. And now they could look at Baron.
Yeah, Shopify, they're so squishy. They just took so much damage from Baron. They blundered their opening that they had with their kill onto Dardoch. They took so much damage from Baron. No real threat on it. Dignitas pushed them out. They get the kill. They get the tower mid as well, by the way. And the Baron, Kangas.
Wow, what a turn. I mean, a good play to say, no, don't let them run away.
Yeah, in these scenarios, it's really hard because you're using so many spells on Baron.
Yeah.
But really what you want to be able to set up, and the Cassiopeia that is now level 16 with an arm guard and with flash is just, this is a hard carry mage. And it's going to be really hard.
Wards. If Dignitas don't spot the Ahri, that could be the hero that Shopify need. Watch Zinni. Denethor's going to chase down Fudge. FBI's walking forward. If FBI gets hit by that charm, right over the wall, he's on vision. Oh, the charm goes wide! FBI's still going to take down Fudge. Almost gets the kill. Zinni pushed away. Contracts is looking at the dragon, but in goes Dardoch. B-Void goes down. Double kill to Dardoch. Make it a triple as disaster for Shopify Rebellion. They'll deny the soul, but they'll lose 4 for it. And Zinni's even getting chased away. If he falls, that is an ace for the dragon. Disastrous trade for Shopify Rebellion. At the very least, Zinni's back will be delayed here as Dignitas will push mid lane and continue the chase onto Zinni. Charm goes wide. Ignar's looking for it. Supportal combat. Ignar's all they need. Oh, the Q goes a little wide. Cabalados. Can he get him? There it is. Ace for Dignitas.
All right, I think we're going to have to wrap up the first game, Kangas, of the Ultimate Grudge Match Bowl. Remember, do not be a game one Andy with your grudges here, okay? Dignitas and Palafox may have the upper hand in our series, just going all out on Fudge. I feel bad for Fudge. He's trying to bait FBI over to the Ahri for the Ahri Charm combo play, but...
And now the re-engage here. Dardoch jumps in straight onto B-Void. The true shot barrage is enough! FBI just snipes B-Void down from long range. Ooh. Give this guy a sniper medal right now. That will be engaged from Contracts. Jumps in with the Crescent Guard. Zinni looking for the Spirit Rush. Palafox goes into the stasis. Now FBI can walk forward. Fudge again gets baited into the fight and again will go down. That was Shopify's last effort as Dignitas can barrel down this mid lane here. It's 3 members up versus 5 of Dig. That's a reset from Palafox, who will TP back into the mid lane. Dignitas already started hitting the Nexus turrets. Shopify, they don't have their ultimates available. They don't have any amount of gold in their pocket to turn this fight. Dignitas in the Ultimate Grudge Match Bowl Part 3 will strike first in game number 1, 12-4. They didn't even need the Dragon Soul. FBI almost goes down and does get shut down. That signs the light for Shopify. Maybe Dig were playing with their food a little too much, but they got the autos on the Nexus. GG, game 1 to Dignitas.
And I must say, Dignitas, Gnar, very strong side laner with Taliyah as well, so maybe the Shen ultimate won't be as big of a problem, but if it goes the other way, and Fudge has been performing quite well, if you get Shen ultimate up to the Ambessa and Ambessa becomes a side lane problem,
to the support role quest.
Yeah, you just got to return, time it well with where minion waves are.
Well, now Dignitas are timing it on to Zeyzal and B-Void. They have Dardoch there, and first blood to FBI. Dignitas had a trap set. Shopify walked right into it.
After Shopify were feeling very confident because they had just gotten that previous taunt into 4th shot combination and chunked out Ignar down to 50% HP. So they felt confident to move up and try and get some vision, but Dardoch was there first, and is he going to get the crab?
Oh, no. Contracts.
Yoink.
Smites it away. Hit level 6. Cyclone. The engage from Shopify. It's their turn to party. Ignar will go down. Same with Dardoch. And the Rebels get 2.
They should be able to put that pressure on multiple angles here on the Dignitas team comp and see if they can push us to a 3rd game in the Grudge match.
And you know what helps with a stun from the Unraveled Earth is a self-cleanse from the Alistair ultimate. You get all those resistances as well as...
Taliyah can ultimate as well here from Palafox, so let's see if they go.
Zinni's up here. The dive is coming in from Shopify Rebellion. Their chain C seen. Denethor under turret, and he's just dead. The Weaver's Wall will come in, but Palafox not able to get close enough. Teleport from FBI.
And they're able to get some vision set up of their own around the approach.
They're not going to start the Dragon immediately. That's an engage from Ignar instead onto Contracts. Chain of Corruption will land only onto Zeyzal. And now the engage comes in for Fudge. The public execution onto the carry. FBI's just down. B-Boy with the kill. Curtain call onto Dardoch. Dies under the turret to Zinni. Shopify find 2 quick kills in the jungle.
Shopify, they're the ones with a grudge to settle this time around, Kangas. Game number 2, they're blasting Dignitas. They do give some area on the top side of the map. The Talia left up there is going to be able to get, I think he got 1 turret over the Shen. He just casted his E, and so he does get sniped. Nice job there by Fudge approaching, and now he gets snared, and now he gets murdered!
Doesn't have a chance to flash there either, Kobe. He's down in the mid lane.
Lion and Team Liquid for our little roadshow there. The remaining teams playing their match next week. B-Boy right now, alone in the jungle. That's a shutdown for Dignitas. Flash is saving it for the next game. Dignitas with that pick will go straight to the Herald and pick that one up. So neutral objective for them now. As Zinni actually jumps onto Denethor here, steals an R ultimate, does not get the ult into the wall. Denethor has the flash available as Shopify trying to get away now. Dignitas can't find a hard engage, so no kills either way. It's just the objective for Dig. Dignitas with 2 members hitting this bottom one. 1 plate remains for Dig. Can't see the top one here, so who gets it first? Looks like Shopify Rebellion. We'll get that first turret.
Love me a good old-fashioned tower race.
Yeah. As now it's Zinni actually jumping straight into the mid lane, steals away the chain of corruption. The rest of Dignitas are fighting in the river here. Zinni throws it out, will land it onto the jungler. Dardoch the focus here. That's Exhaust on the Contracts, who has to cyclone away. Denethor, meanwhile, joins in on the flank. Shut down on the Contracts from Palafox. Welcome back, says Palafox to his old jungler. Didn't even need a flash.
Yeah, FBI scrambled back to his tower with it just as Ghost Blade active. And then Zinni, fires off the engage. They think,
coming back here in game number 2, that was a fantastic teleport flank.
I particularly enjoyed when we hear from Denethor as well, during pros and in the interviews, to be the next big thing in the LCS. And Dignitas have definitely been rewarded for bringing in both Denethor and Dardoch.
Yeah. Dardoch, he takes away the Raptors. FBI trying to get in towards his jungler, but Zinni's just committing. Subjugate taken, is now Chain of Corruption onto Shopify's mid laner, but he fancies himself an outplay. B-Boy with the kills in, he's still alive. Into the stasis, but Palafox with the Weaver's Wall will be enough. Dignitas have to commit everybody to take him out. Zinni, wow, that was a crazy play. Top turret before the objective spawns. This is when we see teams again start to go for their resets, spend the gold that they just
makes a distinct noise. I don't think I can replicate it, but
you
everyone knows
to try?
That proc of the Hextech Soul.
Well, we won't be hearing it for a while, as Soul's still far away for both of these teams. But Dignitas in the river, Shopify have a big flank here from Zinni and Zeyzal, but it's spotted on a ward. That's going to be pulled back onto Zinni. The Silas in some trouble here, trying to steal away one of the ultimates, but Chains of Corruption will now lock up Zeyzal. Zinni's out of there. Shopify, mid laner, chunked down to below half and does not have the Zhonya's Hourglass anymore.
Yeah, Zhonya's and Flash here. Valuable pick from Dignitas, but they don't kill him, so there's still a fighting chance.
Shopify can reapproach. Zinni has the flank, and he has the Alistar ultimate this time around. A big one to survive the fight. You don't need the Zhonyas, you just need the flank onto FBI, who now spots Zinni. Fudge also has a flank angle. That is dragon secured for Dignitas. Dardoch picks it up. Ignar could be sacrificed for it as he's running away from the rest of the team. Shopify do not get the dragon, they'll just get the kill.
They'll just get resets right now, and both side lanes are getting pushed in, so this is not a great timer for Dignitas, since both side lanes are...
Oh, Ignar goes in for the headbutt pulverize onto Zinni, then immediately backs away as he takes half of his health as the tray. Chain of Corruption will land, instant cleanse. Zinni's out of there. I believe that was Azel's. Mikhail's coming in, as that is now re-engaged from Ignar, plus the seismic shove, but Zinni jumps straight in onto FBI. Fudge with the public execution. Shopify Rebellion find their man, and that's AD carry down on Dignitas.
Nice move here from Shopify. Because they had those side lanes pushed in, it was being answered by the Talia on the side. So Palafox was not there, even though he started chaining teleport. We've seen time and time again, the teleport channel time are pretty long.
Teleport in now from Ignar to rejoin with the rest of the team. Another headbutt pulverize, but Zinni takes away the Alistar ultimate. They just dive the turret. What turret? It's already gone. Now Contracts gets away from Denethor's
tech, but
Zinni all alone on the side here. Rocket Belt does get him away, flashes the seismic shove, and a flash commit from Denethor, not able to land the Gnar ultimate. Zinni gets to safety, but now he goes back in with the stolen Gnar ult. He's got B-Boy behind him, and Zinni fancies the fight. Shopify Rebellion get onto the back line. Fudge with the public execution onto FBI. He flashes this time, but he still goes down. Zinni with another one.
and a double kill to B-Boy. Shopify Rebellion find a triple for the AD carry right at the entrance to Baron.
That is Zinni's best clip since he has joined the LCS, man. Holy! What an escape, and he turns with the stolen Gnar ultimate. Zinni has arrived.
Who needs to escape when you can just turn?
Almost that. Can I go top? Yeah, you can.
Zinni, as now he's alone again. Oh, they just can't stop this guy. Those Weaver's walls are just a battle cry for Shopify to get back in there and turn the play yet again. Ignar's limping away with the unbreakable will. Will survive that time, but that's right out of a replay into another Weaver's wall onto Zinni. And yet again, he's showing, hey, you don't mess with me, man. He's feeling it right now.
Yeah, this angle was too good for the Silas, and Zinni is really making them regret it. Dignitas trapped inside their own base, being attacked on all sides here by these buffed up cannon minions. And Shopify should be able to whittle down these outer towers.
What was a relatively close game has now exploded. 9,000 gold lead for Shopify Rebellion as Ignar goes for another engage. It's exhaust onto Zazel, but Contracts with a re-engage. Cyclone's available, B-Boy dominating. And into the back line goes Zinni! Shopify's mid laner has the Gnar ultimate. He could look to jump further. Not going to go for it this time around. It's just going to be one inhib. Another in the mid lane here, but Shopify Rebellion with the Baron buff will push the wave in. Contracts knocked back by Palafox. First Nexus turret falls. Second inhibitor will follow. Dignitas have a 3-man defense against Shopify Rebellion, but they got no Nexus turrets left. Shopify's mid laner steps up big in game 2. It's a 1-1 series.
Episode number 2 of the Ultimate Grudge match here in Junglers. Don't mess with your lane.
Those pesky junglers. No longer probably no longer going to be the pesky supports with the changes. Also, it's Lulu and Renata, so I don't think the level 3 Renata.
We're playing rock, paper, scissors hands.
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors hands. As the play into the mid lane here. Oh, what an effort divide from Zinni. Hitting Dardog and Palafox. 2-for-1 special.
So now we know the Sand Soldier
struggled here in game number 2. Now they're on the grub. Shopify are approaching. Fudge coming in from the top. And now he's the focus here. Everybody from Dignitas throw their hands on Fudge. That's going to be first blood over to Dig.
And Shopify can collect the grubs with their grubby little hands, but they lost their first blood money. Can't get important critical updates. Some of our data has been falsified or heavily influenced as bottom side fight.
Contracts going for a gank here. B-Boy taking a huge chunk of damage. FBI almost gets the kill. Zazel's there with the bailout. Now the handshake back onto Ignar. Hostile takeover will land. No, it does not. Flash from FBI had the summoner spell. So Dignitas.
They're no paper hands, okay?
They're not sweating hands either. But right now, Shopify are making them sweat a little bit with their second dragon here. Uncontested again. Dignitas are allowing Leandri's first item completed here. He hasn't been able to push too much more, but now they go in. B-Boy throws his support at Ignar. Hostile takeover will land, and that's enough Ren stacks for days.
For like, you know, most of the history of this champ, but now he's under attack.
On to Zinni. Will the healing be enough to keep him alive? He Emperor's divides under the turret, but Denethor is there to get the kill. Now Contracts pulled Dardog back in. Has no impale available, and Dardog lives with a sliver of a health bar, but the burn is enough. Contracts will get the kill in kind.
Worth it. Did you hear that Heartsteel's proc, man?
That was a satisfying bonk.
The ring around Summoner's Rift, and just barely able to get him to burn down there. Meanwhile, Fudge gets free time on the bottom side tower, so Shopify cleaning up here, even though Zinni was targeted. The no flash Azir, nice little pincer movement. Here we go.
Chase him down. Oh, just gets the electrocute proc. Huge chunk, not enough to kill.
So they do stabilize for the side of Shopify after the attack from Dignitas, and in the end, their pressure wins out. Outer tower starting to fall. I don't know about. Palafox gonna sniff around.
He has a Fate Sealed available if he wants to go for it. No. They don't have enough damage at this point, even with Blade of the Ruin King completed. Are approaching. They got Zinni in tow.
Battle Herald?
Could be the Battle Herald dropped here, and it is now for Shopify Rebellion, at least to threaten Dignitas, who now back away. Not confident to contest the Dragon. That will be the 3rd in a row for Shopify. Give Soul for free, Kobe. You got to find a way to actually get in. So what's Dignitas' approach going to be in your mind? As they're actually posturing here around Contracts, flashes forward, not going to find the Ishtal's impact into the wall. Dardoch will interrupt it. Palafox now finds an angle on the B-Boy, dodges on the hostile takeover, but now Dardoch flies onto the back line. B-Boy sucks up his support, throws it back in onto the jungler, but now joins Denethor. B-Boy's in trouble, he's going to go down. Denethor will follow. Zinni gets the kill that time. Emperor's Divide onto Dardoch means a double to Zinni. FBI will answer one back, but Ishtal impact into the wall. Contracts finds that one. Shopify Rebellion. Final alive, and now Shopify Rebellion 30 seconds until this pivotal Dragon Soul. They're going to teleport their top laner to join up. FBI is getting chunked out at the start of the fight. Dignitas control the access point through the river currently, as they'll teleport their mid laner in here. Contract's going to walk up. Fudge with the big teleport shield drops down the equalizer. FBI still chunks down, and now that's a one-way ticket for Dardoch, but he's got Palafox behind him. Dignitas almost blow up B-Boy again, but yet again, the bailout will be enough. A double kill to the support, as Shopify Rebellion will once again win the team fight. This time, their reward is Dragon Soul.
Yeah, and that one was not close. They demolished them in the team fight. They started out with some poke from Zinni. Again, the Dusk and Dawn proc just pokes him down. Then they're able to get the full engage. Fudge just walk your face right into him with your big old teleport shield.
Diesel said, let's get that free win, and it feels like it's 7,000 gold lead with the Dragon Soul. Now Dardoch getting impaled in his own jungle. B-Boy getting that damage into him with Ren stacks, and Zinni with the kill. Ultimate Grudge Match Bowl Part 3. It delivered in Game 1, it delivered in Game 2, Game 3 here. Now that it's opened up, it's looking like a bit of a stomp. A Shopify Rebellion, again, their goal this split was to improve. In order to do that, you gotta beat the teams you beat last split, as well as add a few more names to that list. They did it with Sentinels. They could do it here, now taking down Dignitas.
So now that they are winning, can we push the Shopify Zinni supporters even further?
Ooh.
They already voted, and the people who voted they would prefer Zinni on their team. Are you willing to even commit more? Because, you know, Zinni, they didn't put him on Annie or Galio at all.
No.
They have been spamming these supportive champions, Annie, Galio, and Nivea, over and over for him, but they kind of unleashed him with the Silas pick. Now he gets the Azir pick here. And is it going to be the Summer of Zinni instead of the Summer of Palafox?
I like that question, Kobe. Flip the script.
Or
take down Palafox, get a win for yourself. Embers Divide on to said mid laner. Palafox is dead. B-Boy on a killing spree, but Dignitas do answer on to Fudge. Now Zinni flies in, and they got B-Boy unleashed as well. That's Shopify picking up 2 more quick kills, a double to B-Boy, as it's only Denethor and Ignar alive on Dignitas. That's the flash from Denethor, flash response from Zinni. The reaction time was there, and Shopify's mid laner stands tall in game number 3. The Rebels have the Baron-empowered wave to push in, and it's only a support staring them down. 15-4 with the Dragon Soul. The Rebels dig the grave of Dignitas in this Ultimate Grudge Match Bowl Part 3. GG, Shopify take the series.
Congratulations to Shopify.
You are the winner of Ultimate Grudge Match
Bowl
Part 3.
I told you I'd never lose to someone that takes off their shoes in game.
Holy moly.
I will say there was the moment where you did type in chat, Christian, we're both disgusting.
Yeah, it was the most disgusting thing I've done in a while.
It was a rough team fight for both of you.
The mechanics are not great today. I mean, I told this guy that my mechanics on the day just depend on how sweaty my hands are on the day.
Is that why you're always like wiping them off on your...
It's hilarious. He told me to just ask him on the day. I asked him today, and he said, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, no.
That's why I have a fan on stage, but honestly, I think I need a super fan, because it's not doing the
You need
job.
one of those like towels that like wick away moisture they give like athletes, like unironically.
He's a sweaty ass nerd.
Yeah,
a literal sweaty nerd.
Do you remember Crumbs used to play with like literally a
cloth?
Like a cloth
Yeah.
over top
I've
of his
tried
mouse?
that strategy,
That sounds terrible.
but it was, you just have no sense of feeling. It's really weird.
Sure. Either way, Zazel, this is your introduction to the Ultimate Grudge Match Bowl. Is it everything you'd heard about?
There you go, man.
Oh, thanks.
You're undefeated in the Ultimate Grudge Match Bowl.
There it is.
Yeah, that's good news. I mean, I did play with Palafox. I mean, I enjoyed it, so I didn't really have a huge grudge match, but I mean, I guess
I'm happy for you,
Thanks,
Juan.
man. Yeah, it was really a heartwarming event.
Yeah, I mean, he complains about Palafox nonstop. I don't know. He hasn't gotten over it. It's 1 year later. With our conversations, somehow Palafox gets brought up, and I'm just trying to be impartial. I mean, both my ex-teammates.
Man, you can lie to the whole world.
Contracts, that sounds like trauma.
Yeah, he can lie to the whole world. It's really fine, honestly.
Yeah, that was a lie. It's almost worse if I say you don't talk about him, though. So now it's up to you what I say.
I forgot about him.
I feel like, Zazel, your Renata play is symbolic. The bailing out Shopify Rebellion. Yeah. You had some insane plays this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny. We were just like, since I came in a bit as an emergency, like no one really remembers what I can play, but that was a champion I was, like B-Boy and I played Callista a lot when we played together, but we just like kind of forgot. We came back together and then we were like, oh yeah, we can play Callista, and that was just like something we picked up this week, but yeah, old man can still play Renata, luckily. It was meta when I was playing last, so it's one of the champs I'm still good at.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask, because this draft, like that part of the draft was so good against what they had. So just talk to me through like how this draft kind of went in response to what Dig had picked. Because it seemed like in game 2 and in game 3, you guys had really good responses for what they wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that he has no Vi games over the past like year and a half of his career in NACL, and that he had no prio on it. So I know that he'd be pretty uncomfortable just like piloting it. So, yeah, I mean, we just made an anti-dive front-to-back call.
Yeah, there was kind of a lot of conclusions through the series, I'd say. For one was like, both teams, whoever can just look at the other and win, was going to have a way easier time. We realized that after game 1. And then, like, additionally, it's a battle of, like, who can play what. Like, very few teams can play everything, even only the top teams. Like, I don't want to sell them out, but we made conclusions that they can't play certain champs and, like, multiple roles. And we pretty much got lucky and got it all right, so...
Yeah, we had the last fight to show like the Renata angle, because you could really see how well the anti-dive worked when they all dove in and you landed like a 3-man Renata ultimate. This was really insane. You can talk us through it here.
Yeah, this one's hilarious. I thought I ulted to the left on accident.
Oh, God.
So when my ult went and was like perfectly on 3 of them, look here. I flashed to the left and I was like, oh shit, is it gonna... I forgot if it angles based on my champion. So I knew I pressed up, but when I flashed left with my mouse, I was like, oh God, is it gonna go left?
Fudge, do you have a comment on that? I saw you looking. Did you have a comment on that fight? I saw you looking.
I have no comment on it.
He has no comment.
Just free win. He says free win in draft.
This Fudge was begging for this draft, unironically. He kept saying, we're picking champions in 1, 2, 3, and he's still saying, we're in a Callista Renata. He's just like...
Just a big fan. So congratulations on the 3 wins as well. So you're almost locked playoffs. It's not 1,000%. There's a world, at least one world, where like you, FlyQuest, and
another team
and DSG are all at 3 wins.
I see.
And then it wouldn't be clinched, but it's like 99 point, a lot of decimals. But how do you feel now, like coming in against Shopify team, now 3 wins already?
I mean, I have a goal, obviously, we all know, 5th place. So, I mean, that's the goal. That's what we're aiming for. Some people say a little higher, but I don't see it in their gameplay yet. So we're still looking at a solid 5th place. Maybe we can scale up. But yeah, I'm feeling good. And I mean, Juan, how are you feeling, man?
Yeah, honestly, playoffs is just the first step, to be honest. This guy is going for 5th place, which is crazy, by the way. Why are you going for 5th place?
That's just regular season. I mean, that's what I guaranteed.
Realistic.
I mean, if you step, I told you, I'll match your energy. I told him every solo queue game he plays, I'll play.
Oh, wow.
I told B-Boy the same, but B-Boy actually would play like 80 games a week, so I was lying. But for you, I will.
I'm higher LP than you now.
I have 2 accounts.
Oh, the secret
doesn't matter. They don't add up.
Add them up,
They
and
don't add up.
it's like 60% more in my favor.
Add them up. I don't know if that's how that works. But contracts. Last split, it was like sweaty to get to playoffs. It was like final series. You had to pull out the Olaf angle. This time, it's basically 99. Like it feels like it's a much easier stint to get there. So talk to me about the difference in environment from last split to this split.
I mean, to be honest, it really is just all this guy.
Yeah?
I mean, we kind of like are able to put it together because he's able to just drive conversation well and just get us talking and holding me especially accountable.
Yeah, it's not like I mean, I'm not that good of a player. I'm okay. I always would say, like, even when I was streaming, like, if I came back to the LCS, I'm middle of the pack at best. I tried for years to be as good as Core and Vulcan, put 100% in, and I wasn't. Now I'm putting in, like, I'm still putting in close to 100, but, like,
Yeah, right.
I don't have the, I mean, this is my 100, man. You got what you got.
You're like 43% today.
Yeah.
I mean, have you heard the 80-20 rule?
No, that's 43% of Kyria, not 43% of my maximum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you heard the 80-20 rule?
No, what is it?
With 20% of the effort, you can get 80% of the results in most things.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that, but it's not. It's like the last 10% of effort are like gains takes like 80% of the effort for sure. Yeah, it is like that, but I've just never been able to match them. They're really good. That guy was really good, and I was just, every second I'm just like, damn, the more I try, they're still just good. But, you know, we're not locked playoffs, and they always say you have one thing special about you. You can pull off the miracle run. I think you can pull off the 1%.
Hey, with you on my team, I definitely can.
Yeah.
I can make it happen.
That's faith in your teammates.
Inspirational player of the game this last game.
I was going to ask them, like, who do you guys think should get player of the game?
Not even want to hear.
Hey, it's Hazel. I didn't want to be unanimous. I knew we were going to have both of you here, and you'd glow too much if it was 5 out of 5.
Thank you. That'd be good.
I would.
Yeah.
And you had some good Skarner plays.
I mean, my game was relatively easy. I just full cleared top to bot, hit the Drake on
We did give him a
cooldown.
bit of a surprise, though. We randomly ruined our lane in like 10 seconds before Crab. So you
On the
handled
second
that
game?
well. Yeah, the third game.
Oh, yeah, but to be honest,
it worked out, yeah.
Second game, we highlighted the fact that
Yeah.
you were just AFKing at the Wolf camp to get the upgraded smite.
Oh yeah, because I knew that usually when you're on